Live. Christy, you there?
Hey, I'm here, Nino. How are you?
Hey, put my little sound effects back in the day. I got the other old setup, sis. It's too cold in the back.
I know it is.
It's
It's too cold
Texas.
where I'm at right now, too.
Yeah, sis, Texas went, it hit, I want to say 11 degrees today. Felt like negative
That's
7.
great.
And then I tried to go to the back house and I turned on my heater and I guess I'm not patient enough and I ain't trying to wait for it to, get hot in there. Plus, I told my wife, I said, I don't know if my little mini split would do it because I got a mini split that's AC and heater. And I honestly don't know if if the heater is as good as the AC. I know the AC cools it down good. Anyways, we're live, y'all. I'm here in the house, kicking back. Shout out Waco. Hey, there's brother Aram. We were talking about him earlier, man. I love that dude.
Yep.
That dude right there. I'm gonna be honest. That dude right there I talked to the other day. That's the homie right there because he's just like me. We in the same boat. Got a bunch of haters on our necks all the time, and we
Hmm.
ain't playing. Anyways, shout out Waco. Shit, it's cold in the mug over here, bro. Anyways,
And I'm
Christy,
in.
so what's the temperature over there where you at, sis? We're just doing up late night live, y'all. If y'all want to holler at us, we're gonna be just chopping it up real quick. I'm in the house here, and Christy's on the phone. Where are you at right now, sis? If you
So
want to
I'm in.
disclose it,
Yeah, I don't care.
yeah.
You know me. I don't care. Anybody can
Shoot,
pull
come on
up.
with it.
I'm
Come on,
in.
Christy, come on with it. Come on with it. We
Yeah,
ready. Go ahead.
anybody can pull up. I'll tell anybody. I'm in Tennessee right now,
Tennessee.
and it is 17 degrees outside. And so back home in Florida, it is like got to a high of 82 today and a low of 51. My body is not used to this cold and I am freezing.
Okay, sis, and I'm not to cut you off and check the audio, but we're talking about is it safe to fly? This is pretty interesting, y'all. And I'm gonna hold on real quick. I'm doing a quick mic check. Hold on. Okay, we're good. Chris, I'm gonna be honest. My boy Shane Manziel, we were doing our podcast, but then he got a new job, so we kind of put the podcast on hold, right? But he had
Mhm.
made a prediction, sis, that he. I'm gonna be honest. My wife said, "Man, you need to tell everybody that you're what you said about Trump." I didn't think Trump was gonna make it, y'all. I didn't think he was gonna get elected. I thought they were gonna pull something, right? But I guess they
We
couldn't.
both did.
It was too big to rig, right? But me and
Yep.
my boy Shane were talking about it, and he kept saying on the videos that he thought that something was going to happen with the planes because he said that he noticed there was kind of more uh, situation with planes, and as you could tell, there's been a lot more. And he was thinking that maybe they're going to try to do something to the boss Don Bigavell through a plane. So
We
Christy, touch on the topic you want to touch on right quick while we're just doing this freestyle live. Go ahead, y'all.
so we were kind of talking before we went live, and sorry for the raspy voice. I've got a little bit of a cold,
What up, Manny?
but
Go ahead.
uh, but I was talking about, are we being attacked from within? We have the egg shortages. Today there was a big thing about it's now moved over to the dairy cows. So there's
What do you
probably
mean?
going to be
What went to the dairy cows?
a strain of the avian flu has this quickly, the same as what happened with COVID, from whenever it went from a bat to being able to infect a human. Now, a strain of the avian flu is affecting dairy cows. So they said that there might be a shortage of milk. So now you're talking about eggs, milk, something's going on with cheese. And my sister was trying to explain it to me, but it was way over my head. But in the next several months, if what she read is right, then we're going to have a shortage of cheese because of
Whoa.
the milk and because of all of that. But um, I asked her earlier, I was like, are we being attacked from within?
Okay,
Like,
Christy, hold on, hold that thought. I want to say something real quick. They got the first case of the measles in Odessa today. Everybody going crazy.
oh,
And
you
I
know,
and I told my wife, I told Stephanie, I said, "What's the deal with the measles though? Like, I mean, didn't we already survive that stuff? Everybody's all scared of it, And someone a
no, because they
libtard,
got the vaccines.
well, Christy, somebody in the comments said, why ain't people getting beat up? I'm like, screw that crap. But go ahead, sis. The
Well, so
wow,
as a child, I'm just going to be honest, the vaccines that at that time, I was
yeah.
supposed to get, which is MMR, measles, mumps, and rubella. Measles had such an outbreak. The first case might have just been found in Odessa, but I can't remember where the other place was in Texas that. I mean, it's an outbreak. It's a full out epidemic in that area. Like
Whoa.
whole classrooms have came down with it in Texas. So, but I do have to say, I believe part of that is, you know, all these people that came across the border that weren't vetted, had no health screenings,
Yeah.
you know, tuberculosis is on the rise, and it usually comes from people that have not had any access to great health care. And, you know, America does have good health care. I know that some of us disagree on that, but according to, you know, I mean, when you're looking at places like Mexico and places like that, we have a lot better health care. So we
Christy,
don't know. Go ahead.
man, I hate to cut you off. Shout out Freedom says, with the $5 super chat says, "What's up, brother Nino from Bakersfield, Cali? Retired Halliburton, 40 years fracking at high pressure. We only on high level over here. Trump is the man. He will fix our country." I believe so. We're gonna touch on Trump in a minute. My bad, sis. Sorry to even cut you off, Christy. I shouldn't have cut you off, but I thought you were gonna make your ending a sentence. My bad, sis.
I'm getting ready.
Continue.
No, I'm going to. But no, so I asked her if she felt like that we were being, you know, attacked from within. And she was like, well, look at everything. Look at all the plane crashes that have happened lately. And some of them have been in areas like in Canada and things that aren't necessarily us.
Yeah.
But even today, um, they asked the director of transportation if it's safe to fly because of all of these things going on. And this is national news. And of course, he's saying, yes, of course, it's safe to fly. But we just have a lot of things going on and within the United States that makes you wonder what's going on. And then you said that about Donald Trump, and you know that The Simpsons already put out the episode years and years and years ago of him laying in his casket, and he has on a blue suit with a red tie.
Mm. I'm gonna be honest. If you were to fly and something was to happen, it wouldn't be a it wouldn't be a big deal at this point because so many planes are going down. Like there was one in Arizona. I saw one with them women. They were all women pilots, I believe. DEI hires, I think that went upside down. I posted that video on my
That was in
IG.
Toronto.
Toronto,
Yep.
yes. So I don't know. I don't know if it's safe to fly right now. But to be honest, who knows if we're being attacked from within? I keep saying let's be honest, but let's be honest. Remember Jesse Lopez? When we did a video with him one time. I don't know if you remember this. I don't know if you were on the video or not on the live, but he said that this is all like a plan, or I forgot exactly what he called it. When this is like an orchestrated plan to have many things happen in the United States that are bad, and we just gotta get used to these explosions and these plants going up. Like I'm gonna have to ask him about it, but he said this is all like basically a plan that they have hatched to, basically cripple the United
Yep.
States of America. I don't know how true that is, but I remember he had said that a while back, with the boats wrecking, the ships wrecking, the plants exploding. He said this is all like coordinated, and I ain't gonna lie, I remember he said that. It was kind of a chilling warning,
Because
and 6 months later, look at us now.
yep, and that's whenever all of those, like the chicken factories were burning to the ground and all of that. And then, you know, we've had the massive fires in Maui. We had, you know, look what they did. I mean, look at poor North Carolina, what they went through. Had two hurricanes hit Florida this year. You know, now they're expecting eggs because Easter's getting ready to roll around to be as much as right now in the area that I'm in Tennessee, it's $9.54 for an 18 count of eggs, which used to be like $2.19 literally 6 months ago. And they expect eggs could reach $15 a dozen. Now you're talking about dairy shortages and all kinds of things. And it's just like you said, you know, they're trying to normalize us to it.
Liberty said that he thinks maybe they're doing this to make Trump look bad, but I'm gonna be honest too. That may be true because since day one, it's been an onslaught of attacks on Trump. Even though you see, really, the Democrats really can't do much, right? But it has been kind of a hard push with Trump from the illegals. I'm gonna be honest, y'all. They stopped giving the updates on the ICE website on the X feed. It's like 2 weeks already. Nick Fuentes was saying, what happened to the actual the updates every day. They were doing 900 to 1,000, 500 deportations a day, and then it ended up coming down to 200 to 400, and then they stopped reporting the numbers, and then people were like, Did they just give up on mass immigration? Like, cause it was it that unpopular? You know, all these people doing protests and talking crap. Not saying that's gonna sway public opinion or it's gonna sway Trump and them public opinion or whatever. But it is kind of weird that the deportations is like non-existent. You don't see these updates no more. I mean, I'm reporting what I can from certain pages, you know, but one or two illegals here and there a day, it ain't gonna help. We need mass deportation, guys. Joe Biden let in 15 million plus, if not more, illegals. We need these deportations to hit numbers that are huge in order to really put a dent in it. The way it's going now, I wouldn't doubt less than 1 million people will get a year deported, sis, and that's probably 800,000 to be honest.
Yeah.
If they continue doing 400 or 500 a day, and my wife even said, think about it. She said, imagine how ICE agent feels right now. You think they like doing their job? You think that they're happy or whatever with the way they're being treated and the way people are you know, trying to dox them, harass them, protest them? I'm like, damn, maybe you're right. Maybe they're not going to deport as many as they are. I don't know. I hope Trump fixes this, but I've noticed that, and many have noticed that ICE is not giving updates on the illegal deportations uh, at all for 2 weeks.
Yeah, I wonder if he kind of shut down the communication with that just for
True,
safety reasons
true.
and everything. But so I just want to go back just a little bit to you talking about the measles. So there is 58 cases in Texas right now, and the epicenter has been Gaines County. I don't know exactly where that is. You might.
Yeah, Gaines
Uh,
County. That's gonna be over here, and that's kind of near my area. I would say. Well, continue. I'll look it up. I'm pretty sure. I know Gaines County is near me. But go ahead.
Yeah, and then it has 45 cases. Then six more measles cases were reported in neighboring Terry County, and Lubbock County just now has its first case.
Yes, Christy. That's an
Um,
hour and 12. That's what I thought it was. Hour and 12 minutes away. Exactly. Seminole, Hobbs, Denver City, Seagraves. It's basically on 385. That's going to be north of Odessa, Texas, in Seminole. So you go to Andrews, then to Seminole. So that's about an hour and 20 minutes away. That's West Texas, sis. Gaines County is Seminole, Texas. Is an hour and 10 minutes from where I'm at now. And then Odessa has a
and
case. It's crazy.
and it's very, very, very contagious.
Wow.
And there's right now there's 13 people that have remained hospitalized from it. Yeah, measles were like a deadly outbreak. And I mean, as a child, I was vaccinated against MMR, measles, mumps, rubella,
Yeah.
against chickenpox, or against all of that stuff. Haven't had a vaccine, I think, since I was 15 or 16 years old. But yeah, that's one of the things that they recommend for your children, because it is deadly. And for this outbreak, they're really worried about how many cases are popping up daily.
Look what Liberty says. He says they supposedly have so little funding, they're having to release people from holding facilities. Also, I'm hoping that once we get better funding, we can get back to the mass deportations, but it's not looking good. I know Liberty's on them certain feeds and accounts that I watch on X, and I don't know what's happening, sis. I mean, let's talk about the Doge situation real quick. They're in talks. I don't know how true it'll be, right? But they're in talks of giving American citizens a payment from the Doge collection or whatever, instead of it going to these foreign nations for condoms for goats. They're talking about anywhere from 500 to 700 to 5,000 per individual in the United States, giving us a check. And I'm against government assistance whatsoever. But let's be honest, I'd rather me get that money than someone in India, right?
Shoot, I
Trump
am
was.
all about reparations for everything we had to deal with for 4 years. I
Hey,
want my
hey,
reparations for what I
Christy.
had to deal with for
True.
4 years.
No, but today was Trump. Trump was reading them off, sis, and it was crazy because my wife saw what the hell they did like 20 million for making sure they could vote correctly in India. What the hell we paying? Who gives a flip about India at this point, right?
Oh my goodness. I
Govern
mean, it's just
sis. I don't know how anybody could be mad about Doge, but I guess Trump haters will be mad no matter what, right? But who would be mad that Trump is actually
so.
using Elon, a genius, to make algorithms and systems in order to find out where the hell this money went. Some money's not accounted for. They got people that are on Social
Uh,
Security that are freaking 300 years old, 100 years old plus that are still drawing checks. And
yeah.
then some dumb Mexican lady on TikTok made a video talking about Donald Trump, like she's smarter than Trump. Illegals can't get Trump's gonna stop illegals from getting money whatever. She goes, illegals are not allowed to get Social Security benefits.
That's not true.
The hell they ain't. I posted on my Facebook page. Sis, there's an actual page on the
It,
Social Security website that says you can get draw Social Security benefits if you meet certain criteria,
absolutely.
even if you're an illegal. It's on
Yeah,
there.
that's absolutely correct. And people also think that illegal immigrants do not have, or illegal people coming into the country do not have rights. They absolutely do have rights, and they are allowed to get Social Security, just like you said, if they meet that certain criteria. So whoever's posting that's absolutely wrong.
Yeah,
I know.
some dumb Mexican lady. She thinks she's smarter. I feel like commenting, but you gotta watch it on TikTok. Matter of fact, y'all, we're fixing to end this live in a minute and go to TikTok. I want to go stream over there, especially with the setup. But I feel like saying, lady, you think you're smarter than Trump?
Yeah,
I mean, Christy,
absolutely.
let's be honest. Anybody hating Elon and Trump, them two guys, just the genius brain power they both possess. Trump being a businessman and then Elon being, a genius that makes millions a day. I heard that fool's making like 8 million a day. That's what he makes a day. You know. But I
Yeah.
digress. It's pretty
And
wild.
he's doing it,
Go ahead.
and you know that I am not an Elon fan. You know that. But he's not getting paid to do this.
Yep. Just like last time.
And yeah, and I don't know if Trump is taking a salary this go around or not, but the mainstream media is trying to put out all kinds of false information saying that Trump's already spent tens of millions of dollars on his golfing thing since he's been in office and all of this. And so you got mainstream media like really trying to hit us hard with all of these so-called numbers now that they're exposing like where truly our taxpayer money went.
Sis, everything's coming to light, right? But it's like we get to watch it happen in real time, and then it's like I think it's the USAID scandal. If you go look up the actual, if you go Google it, right, it every story's a hit piece. Everybody's talking bad about it, right? But
Yeah.
if you do certain proper research or just be on certain accounts on X, you find out that the USAID is a freaking scam. They scam so many freaking American tax-paying citizens and wasting so much of our money, right? We know about it, but it's crazy
Yeah.
that the mainstream media. You go Google it, and you're gonna get nothing but Trump's doing this, that, and the third. He's cutting funding. Like they have a certain narrative they push, and they're not pushing the actual truth, and it makes Trump look bad, even though Trump's doing great
Yep.
things, especially with the spending and finding out where our freaking money is going.
I mean, most Americans work 40 hours a week. And I know that's not you, Nino, because I know how much you're in your truck. But what do they expect of this man to be like working around the clock and not have any enjoyment? Does anybody understand that Biden took 577 days of vacation over his 4-year period? That is over almost a year and a
Mm-hmm.
half of
Mm-hmm.
vacation that he was missing, not doing anything for America. And the other days he was there, he didn't even know he was there. So,
But
you know,
let's be
yeah,
honest, sis. It's like my wife said. Now, I mean, she has the TV on Fox, and we check CNN here and there. But politics is back. It's back booming, y'all. Politics is fun again. It's interesting. It wasn't like that for a while. You know. Uh,
yeah.
Go ahead, sis. I'm ready to kick somebody out
It
the
just
chat over
got,
here. Go ahead.
no, it's okay. No, I mean, it did. It just got, it was just an echo chamber. But now that like true figures and facts are being thrown at us, now the left are saying that, none of that's true, that we're just posting these numbers. It's what, what does Trump, like, what does he gain by faking some numbers? I mean, he wants America to be the best. If America was the best, then he would be putting up the numbers that we truly have. It didn't happen that way. 77 million of us believed that we needed him to make America great again.
This is what we voted for. Hey, Christy, real
Yep.
quick, everybody watching in the chat, what I want to do, sis, while we still got a little bit of time, my wife's phone's almost dead. We're gonna jump on TikTok, y'all. I want to actually jump on TikTok real quick, sis, and get this update. We're gonna jump back here and be live late because I want to talk about some certain things that are happening, not just political, y'all, because there's a lot of other things that are happening that I've gone viral for. Thank y'all for watching right now. We'll be back in a minute, but we are gonna go to TikTok. Christy, you ready?
Yep, I'm
All
ready.
right, we're going to TikTok, y'all. We'll be back in a minute. Thanks for everybody that's watching now. Thank you, Beanie. All my moderators, Liberty Dragon. We're going to TikTok, y'all. Check us out there, and then we'll be back here tonight. I ain't working tomorrow. I'm off, so let's get it.
Let's go.